do want to do so. I do want to just kind of go through some of the emails we got because we got some nice emails.
Oh, nice.
Freddie emailed us from New Zealand again.
Yeah, Freddie.
Yep. Thanks again for the point stats. Helpful. We do it. He asked if we do it manually or if it's stats from done automatically. And it's by hand.
We do it manually.
So there's human error involved. Let's put it that way.
Heavily involved.
Yes, big time. He wants to know. So basically, like so if somebody can get on this, let's put it this way. Looking for statistical anomalies, big plays that skew scores, and also like home versus away. In New Zealand, in Australia, in South Africa, doesn't doing that, and then like weather. I was like, yes, those would all be very useful, but we don't have that. Maybe one day, but right now we don't have that available at our fingertips.
Like, yeah, that's a great idea, and that's something that you see on your standard fantasy football website in America.
Absolutely,
it'll tell you information like that. Actually, it might not even break it down as far as the
not
weather
quite
of the
that,
game. But it'll tell you what the weather is for the game coming up, so
yes.
you can kind of make your decisions there. But that's a little different because it's football, and if it's shitty, wide receivers probably aren't going to score as high.
Right. We aren't quite there yet.
No, in rugby it's kind of different like that.
No.
But yeah, the home away and in different areas, yeah, that's doable. It's just with a lot more effort.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was that. So thanks again for the email, Freddie. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cobus. Our friend
Cobus.
He made the final. He made the final. Yeah. I don't know if I helped him. I helped him out with this one. Anyway, so here's the back and forth. This is my team. I can get Rona for Sumaki or whoever. I said, yeah, go get Rona. It might have been a bad idea. I said, yeah, go get Rona. You can ditch Beal for him since he's broken. You also could play Billy Meeks, who ended up turning in a decent day, and Sonny Bill's a decent day. So those were, if he played Rona and either one of those, he got like 15, 16 points between the two of those guys. Not great. He had Vermaak for his halfback, and Vermaak scored like 0.6. And I said, do you have another halfback option? And he said, Nick Phipps. I was like, oh, Nick Phipps is out there. Nick Phipps scored negative points.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's better with the 0.6.
So, anyway, my bad. But, I mean, if you look at the two of those, do you think Nick Phipps or Vermaak? Like, naked eye, like, just...
Oh, you assume Phipps is going to...
Right. So that's why, and that was my advice. I was like, just get Phipps, because he is one of the top scoring backs this year. We'll go over who the top what
damn
what your
good
perfect
halfback.
lineup
He just had a
looked
shit
like
match.
Yes, he did. He did.
Sorry.
He absolutely did.
Look, we can't account for when the studs, when the guys who you probably shouldn't pass up starting, they're going to have bad days.
Have a shit game. And then I told him to trade out Halant for Sonatla. That ended up being about a dead draw. So I don't know what the result of it is, but that's okay. One guy asked for a lot. Jamie, thank you, Jamie. Asked for some last minute decisions. I think he was also thinking that I was still awake. It was 12:30 at night that he emailed me, give or take. I was like, dude, I am. If you don't know, I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. I was probably asleep when you emailed me this. Asking for some advice.
You answered it like 15 minutes later.
Yeah, I wish. So I don't know if Iglesias or Dupria ended up being, that was the one thing that was down to, I think, Iglesias Dupria, because Dupria was playing the next day and Iglesias hadn't played yet. So I was just like, well, don't play Dupria because he was kind of garbage. He's kind of been garbage most of the year, basically since he lost his job. And let's see. Well, we had 3.9 for Iglesias. 9.2 for Dupria. So, whoops. Yeah. I was 0 for whatever on that advice.
Well, that's not neither of those are particularly good score. I mean, obviously the lesser ones is not the optimal, but still, if you're looking at getting 9 points, you're not really, if that's what it comes down to, you probably didn't win anyway.
You probably didn't win. So yeah. That's that one. Anyway, thank you, Jamie, Kobus, Fred. Thank you for emailing us. We appreciate it as always. Unfortunately, there's no more emails to be had this year, but that's okay. We had fun with it while we were doing it. More next year, hopefully. So let's do everybody's favorite team, everybody's number one fantasy team for this year, and I can tell you which ones were best at which positions in terms of points scored. So your front row, Lions. Yep. Yeah, I know. I was like, yeah. Well, Malcolm Marks kind of makes that one go. Mm-hmm. I would have guessed Hurricanes if Dane Coles had been healthy.
Right.
If Dane Coles had been healthy.
Yeah, that's always a different story.
Yeah. So your number one lock based on points was by just a fraction, Scott Barrett.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, but it's like, but really like. The average is like
Brody didn't play.
It's like 7 to 8 points is the average for a lock. That's a high end too, by the way. Yeah, you get a one off with like 15, but yeah, and then you get ones that are like 2. Mm-hmm. So yeah, good luck guessing that one. So that's your lock. Your top loose forwards to play this year would have been, I'm sure you can guess one of them. Yep.
Yeah.
And Dan Dupree.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, Quagga Smith was right behind. Quagga Smith obviously had a really unfortunate injury to end his year. Yeah. But yeah, Quagga Smith was right behind them. Your halfback of the year. Any guesses?
Weber.
Number 2.
Oh, who was number 1?
Genia.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Will Genia, and then TJ Perrinar was behind them.
Right, I knew TJ wasn't number 1.
Nope,
because I had him, and he was disappointing too many times.
Damn close, but yeah. Well,
he had some great matches, but
he's had a bunch. Right. Fly half the bit. This is definitely like the quarterback position of this league. I've definitely figured that one out right now. No surprise, but just saying. In terms of points that are produced, this is definitely the guy that can score you a shit ton of points.
Mm-hmm. Because I had one that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I would guess that he would be number 1.
Nope.
Oh.
He's 3.
Damn.
Yeah. Average, he was up there, but in terms of average, but his total points, he was number 3.
Okay.
Andre Pollard from the Bulls. Mwanga was between the two of them.
Fascinating. Okay.
Yeah, big time, right? So yeah, that's your for your perfect fantasy team for FRD. That's your starting fly half right there. Midfield, you get 2 of them. Guesses?
Oh shit. Guessing Lamape is up there.
Yep, he's number 2.
And I can't. Wouldn't be Leonard Brown.
Number 3.
Okay, I don't know who.
Close. Samuel Karevi.
Okay.
From the Reds.
Yeah. Fucking Reds. See.
Yep.
and I wouldn't be surprised if Hegarty was up there for outside backs.
Well, let's find out. Outside backs. Number 1.
I don't think Hegarty would be number 1. I'm just saying he'd be.
So well, you play 3.
Yeah.
So you need 3 outside backs.
Right.
So you're guessing Hegarty?
No, I don't think he was top 3. I think he's probably top 10.
Okay.
I'm guessing Masarewa would be up there, but then again, he had a lot of negatives too.
He's 5.
Yeah.
He's 5. You're close.
I don't know. I'm blanking.
Nanai's 1.
Oh yeah.
Same country. Keep going down the list in your head.
Shit. Oh fuck. No. I'm not. I'm coming up empty.
David Havili's number 3.
Okay.
Any guesses as to who lands between them?
No.
Bryce Hegarty.
Oh, was Hegarty's number 2?
Yeah, he's number 2.
Holy shit.
He's number 2.
I would not have guessed that.
Yep, he's
obviously.
number 2
I thought he would be top 10. But so you had the number 2. The Reds had the
number 2 overall outside back, number 2 overall outside midfielder, with a little, like we said, with a little room for human error over here.
Right.
So yeah, your perfect FRD team this year would have included the Lions, Scott Barrett, Artie, Dan Dupria, Andre Pollard, Will Genia, Karevi, Lamape, Hegarty, Nanai, and Havili.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, and Havili wasn't somebody that was high on my radar,
mm-hmm.
and neither was the likes of Nanai, obviously.
Right.
So those are the 2 bolters that came out of nowhere for sure. So if you happen to scoop them up mid-season or you drafted them,
well done.
Good on you. Congratulations to our FRD champion, our Can't Watch, Can't Bear It Fantasy Rugby Yanks League. Ryan's Grotti has won our championship, so good on him. Beat our other finalist. Was it Chumps? Yes, it was Chumps.
Yeah.
122 to 122.9 to 105.8. He had this was actually something I was paying attention to too because I was interested. Grotti had Mac Mapimpi, Salmaki, who did well, Skosan, who didn't even start, Rona, Talea, who did well, Pollard, that was the one that got him over the line. Brad Weber also didn't hurt. Luke Whitelock, Dan Dupria, again, as we just talked about, one of the top ones in the world. Snayman, who actually ended up with -2 because he got a yellow card.
Oh, ouch.
And the Bulls front row, which didn't do too bad, 14.1. Yeah. So yeah, congratulations to him.
Well done, Ryan's
we'll be running leagues for both variations and both competitions next year. So
I hope he remembers this day that he has won, because 20 years from now, he's going to say, "I was the one who won the first."
well, we can make it public, I'm sure. So yeah, good on him. We will definitely be running leagues for both Rugby Mag and FRD in both competitions next year, and it's going to be a lot of fun for us.
All competitions. World Cup.
Well, see, I
Champions Cup.
I'd rather just do our Prem and our Super Rugby and be happy with that. It gives me a week off from compiling, from playing fantasy. I didn't do a lot for the Champions Cup fantasy, but at least give me a week, give me a week off so I can catch up.